The Gulf skies suddenly light up. Sirens blare, radar screens flashing warnings, and then within minutes, the whole region realizes something big is unfolding. Iran has just claimed a massive wave of missiles and drone strikes targeting the American bases across the Gulf. But you know what exactly happened? Let's break it down. I am Dhruti and this is TimesXP. According to statements released by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, forces from Iran launched a large-scale attack aimed at the several US military installations in the Gulf region. While Iranian media, they reported that a mix of ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, long-range drones, they were fired towards bases used by the United States military. The reported targets include Udeid Air Base, Dhafra Air Base, and Salem Air Base, three of the most important American bases in the Middle East today. Now, to understand why these bases matter, imagine them as the backbone of the United States military operation in the region. Udeid Air Base is in Qatar, which is the largest American air base outside the US, and it acts like a command hub for the air operations across the Middle East. The second in the line is Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates that hosts the American fighter jets, surveillance aircraft, drone operation. And third, Salem Air Base is in Kuwait, and it is a key logistics and combat support base that helps move the troops, aircrafts, and supplies across the region. In the meantime, Iranian sources claim that the strikes targeted important parts of these facilities. According to those reports, the attacks aimed at radar installations that monitor the sky, drone control centers that guide the surveillance mission, and fuel storage areas that keep the aircraft operational, and even sections of runway used by military jets. Now, if such an infrastructure is damaged, it could temporarily disrupt the operations and slow down the response time for the aircraft and missile defense system. But you know what? The story does not end there. Now, these bases are also protected by some of the most advanced air defense systems in the world. The US and its allies, they have deployed layers of protection using technologies like THAAD missile defense system and MIM-104 Patriot missile system, which basically are designed to detect and destroy the incoming missiles before they can even reach the target. Which means that any of the incoming threat, it could have been intercepted before causing any serious damage. Another question, why would Iran launch such a large wave of attacks? Here, analysts say that Tehran is trying to send a very powerful, significant message. By attacking multiple bases across several countries all at once, Iran is showing that it can reach American military infrastructure across the entire Gulf region if the whole tension escalates further. And that is why this particular moment, it's so significant. The Persian Gulf is one of the most sensitive strategic zones in the world. It sits next to the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway through which a large portion of global oil passes every single day. So basically, any major military escalation here could quickly affect the global energy, in fact, shipping routes and international security. So what we are witnessing is not just one strike. It is part of a much bigger confrontation involving Iran, the US, and several countries all at once. The world is now watching very closely because when missiles, when drones, when major military bases enter the same equation, even one night of attacks can change the balance of power in the whole region.